Action. My name is Kembra Pfahler, and this is the Manual of Action. Finding sound. This next course in the Manual of Action is Finding Sound. Ears have eyes. Finding sound. Looking for sound around you, making the best use of what's available. How will you use sound in your performance piece that you're doing? Say we've chosen to do a 3-minute performance. What kind of a soundtrack do you want to use? What's available to you? You could either look through your music or record collection. You could use sound that you find available online. In my case, I spent about 10 years making silent films with Super 8 film, and I always used available sound that was around me. I used my albums that I had collected. I loved John Williams. I loved Wendy Carlos, who did the sound for Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey. I used sound that was available until I decided that I wanted to make my own music, which became The Voluptuous Horror of Karen Black. For this exercise, though, finding sound, take time out to listen to what's around you. What do you want to record? Do you want to record the sound of items around the house? Do you want to record the sound of other people's voices? Finding sound. That's class number 8 in the Manual of Action. My name is Kembra Pfahler. Welcome to CIRCA. I'm so glad to be here doing this with you all. I mentioned Wendy Carlos and John Williams. That would be something wonderful for you to investigate this week. Why don't you give a listen to Wendy Carlos and John Williams. John Williams did the soundtrack to a lot of the biggest Hollywood films ever created, like Jaws, for example. Superman. Some really classic Hollywood films John Williams did. And have fun listening to Wendy Carlos, one of the original, most innovative electronic experimental musicians that ever lived. So those are two people that you could listen to put on your reading and music list this week. John Williams and Wendy Carlos. You can check in with me through Telegram. And you can also come and watch the other live classes that are happening in Piccadilly Square. Okay?